Hello everyone, this is your boy Pep, and today I'm back with another video. But this time I'm back with a prop firm review, my first ever prop firm review on this channel. And the prop firm we're going to review today is Funded Futures Network. Okay, I have recently started trading futures. I made the shift from forex to the futures recently, and right now I'm funded with quite a few futures prop firms. So if you're looking for a new futures prop firm in mid 2025 for any reason, then Funded Futures Network is the one of the new firms that you should look into. Everything I've seen so far look very clean to me. There is minimum nonsense. They have some very interesting rules that I'll get into in a minute, and there is great potential there. So without wasting any time, let's check out what products do they offer. So they offer two type of accounts that are standard and express accounts. In this video, I'm just focusing on standard accounts because express accounts have a 25% consistency rule, and they are a bit more expensive as compared to the standard account. So my style of trading, it is more favorable for standard accounts. So right now I'm going to just break down the standard account that they have on their website. Okay, so if you go to standard accounts, the general rule that they have for these accounts are as follows. The account sizes varies from 25k to 250k. The drawdown type is actually end of trade. It's not trailing drawdown. I'll delve into the detail of that in a bit. Stay tuned. And moreover, you have to trade for 7 days to pass the account. They have the consistency rule of 40% in their standard accounts. So let's look at these tools in a bit more detail now. Okay, let's have a look at their 50k standard account, and I'm going to use this account as a benchmark for this video. If you want to check the other accounts, you can go to their website and check them out directly. Like for most of the prop firms, there are three kind of stages that every trader go through these days with these future prop firms. The first stage is one-step evaluation stage, and then there is a sim funded stage, and then there comes the last stage, which is live funded stage, and this is where these firms put you on a live account. Okay, so I'm going to break down all the rules for 50k standard account. Okay, first of all, evaluation, that is obviously one step evaluation stage. So in this stage, a drawdown is end of trade. I'm going to talk about it in a bit. News trading is allowed in your evaluation stage. Minimum trading days are 7. Consistency rule of 40%. Activation fee after you pass your challenge is going to be $120. About that, they run regular promotions in which they waive off their activation fee in their Discord. Please do check them out. And contract size is, as you can see, it's a scaling plan, and which I'm going to talk about next. Okay, so for understanding the drawdown type, that is end of trade, you need to understand two things. Okay, the first thing that you need to understand is that the drawdown is calculated at the end of every trade. Okay, so in this case, according to their rules, the drawdown is only calculated once the trade is closed. Okay, unless your trade hits the maximum drawdown available for that account. So for instance, for 50k account, your drawdown, just let me go to the 50k account very quickly. So for a 50k account, the maximum drawdown is 2000. So if your active trade hits the drawdown limit of $2,000, then your account is going to be invalidated. Other than that, you can keep trading your account and you'll be just fine. Okay, so let's move to the second thing, that is scaling plan for contract sizes, as this is very different as well for this firm. For 50k account, you can use only 2 minis or 20 micros max if your active profit is between $0 to $1,000. Okay, and if you surpass $1,000, then up to $2,000 you can use 3 minis or 30 micros. But once you surpass your $2,000 profit limit, you can use 4 minis. Okay, now important thing here is that you need to remember that they do not allow you to exceed this limit if you're trading only one instrument. For instance, I just trade Nasdaq, so even if I try, they won't let me go over that limit with my trading. But if I'm actively trading Nasdaq and ES combined, and the combined position size on both these instruments is more than these limits, then even if you pass the account, they are going to not accept that passed account, and they'll let you know that you have violated the rules. So be careful if you're actively trading more than one instrument at a single time. So once you pass your account, that is your evaluation phase of your account, you'll move on to the sim funded stage of your account, uh, which they call exhibition accounts. Okay, but before going to that, you have to pay the activation fee usually, and this is $120 for all account types. It doesn't matter you're choosing 25K account or 250K account. The activation fee is always $120. Okay, so once you move to the exhibition stage or funded sim stage, everything remains the same. The only difference is that now uh, you don't have to wait to trade for 7 days, and secondly, now the news trading is not allowed anymore. You have to actively close your positions one minute before the tier one news, and you cannot open position one until 1 minute after the tier 1 news. Okay, so what are the tier 1 news? Let's check them out. So here you can see that tier 1 news are the FOMC meetings, FOMC minutes, employment report, and CPI for exhibition and funded accounts. If you're energy trader, then EIA, I have no idea what that is, by the way. And if you are agriculture trader, then agriculture reports. Okay, so the rule of thumb is don't trade FOMC, don't trade non-farm payrolls, and third, don't trade CPI and PPI. I think that covers all the tier one news, major news. Let's move towards the last stage. Okay, once you make 5,000 in profits with your SimFunded account, it doesn't matter the size of the account. Once you made $5,000 profit on your accounts in multiple payouts, then you are moved towards the live funded account. Okay, and the live funded account for the 50K account would have a static balance of $2,100. And once again, it's exactly the same as exhibition. There is no tier 1 news allowed, 40% consistency rule, and the scaling plan is same as well. Okay, now let's move towards the payout rules, my favorite rules. To be eligible for a payout, either in exhibition stage or in live funded stage, you have to do two things. Okay, first of all, your minimum account balance should be above the threshold, and the threshold is actually the maximum drawdown for your account. So for 50K account, the maximum drawdown is $2,000. So your account balance should be above $52,000. Okay. Secondly, you are within the 40% consistency rule, both in your exhibition stage and live stage as well. So once you do that, you will be eligible for the payout. The payouts are always 80 to 20% in favor of the trader. The payout options are ACH, Bankwire, or PayPal. The minimum amount that you request for the payout is $500. Now, once you get the live funded account, for the first $5,000, the split is going to be 80-20. This is important. And once you surpass that, only then it becomes 90-10. Okay. So there are a couple of more things. First of all, the platforms these guys offer are Quantower, Edge Pro X, Motivate, and Ninja Trader. I know they provide a rhythmic login, so you probably would be able to use other trading platforms if you have the license. But for them, they provide the license of only four trading platforms, which are Quantower, Edge Pro X, Motivate, and Ninja Trader. Maximum number of accounts that you can have in your exhibition stage, that is sim funded stage, is 10. But when you reach that live funded phase, you can only have 5 accounts. Well, what happens to other 5 accounts? Well, they stay dormant until you blow up your live funded accounts, and then you can use those exhibition accounts. Overnight holding is not allowed. Bots are allowed, but they're to the discretion of the Funded Futures Network. So I would be very cautious regarding that. And there shouldn't be any hedging within the accounts, like you're taking longs in one and shorts in another account. So other than it's pretty straightforward. And now let's look into the pricing and active promotion that are going on for this firm. Okay, so they're currently offering 30% off on all the accounts. Whether it's a standard account or expense account, you can get 30% off. The good thing about them is that if you join their Discord, almost every day they are offering 50% off on eval resets. Look at that. A couple of days ago, it was 60% off, then it was 50% off. Once again 60% off, 40% off. So there was active promotion going on like last week, and it was 50% off, no activation fee. If you buy one, you get one free as well. Using that promotion, I got 2 accounts from them. So anyways, if you decide to buy an account with them, use the code PIP77 or use the link that is in the description. The first link in the description, just click on that link and go make your purchase. Secondly, you have to know the activation fee is usually waived off. Mostly they are going on promotion that usually waive off your activation fee. Thirdly, if you have to go for the reset, they are mostly offering 50% off, 60% off on your reset fee as well. Okay. There's one more thing that I want to show you guys that I found very cool about this firm is when you are trading with them, uh, and when you take a trade, your account balance updates on your dashboard at the end of the trade, which is kind of awesome because other firms you have to wait till the end of the day until your account balance is updated. This actually means that if you have a 40% consistency rule on your 50k account, that means if you trade 3 days and right on the middle of third day you get funded. You don't have to wait for the start of the fourth day for receiving the email that you're funded. In the middle of the third day you are funded, and for the rest of the day, if the account is set up, you can trade the same third day as well. Okay, so this is kind of very cool. So this was my review of FFN, that is Funded Futures Network. Please do check them out. And if you decide to check them out, please use the code PIP77, that is PIP77, all caps. And if you try them and if you find anything that you don't like, please do comment under the video. I'll see you next video. Thank you. Bye bye.